Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Anthony Simons.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Blazers. And here's Chris. Pass to Owens. And he dunks it down.
A highlight reel finish for Owens. That's his bread and butter, we all know.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Back to Simons. It's stolen. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Now Doncic. Pass to Chris. To the middle. Here's Owens. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And, you know, we see it time and time again. Owens plays above the rim in ways that others just can't.
Back to Simons. Outside Finney-Smith. Six on the shot clock. Back to Johnson for three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Skinny. Here's Owens. Covered by Johnson. Doncic outside. And the three off target. Outside Johnson. The ball's knocked loose. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Skinny. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Pass to Finney-Smith.
Mavericks foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Here's Simons, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Outside Johnson, shot clock at 6. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA. They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
The floater, and he takes it up and lays it in. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. 6 points for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Simons. Jacks up a 3, and the three-pointer goes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Doncic. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Owens, covered by Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal
Simply
foul.
refusing to back up. Owens sticks with his shot and draws the
At
foul.
the line for Dallas, Shep Owens. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Going overseas instead of to college, Shep Owens blazed his own trail all the way himself.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Portland. No good on the second free throw. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Johnson. Here's Drummond. That shot off the mark. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Pass to Johnson. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Fires high post. Chris pulls down the board.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
LeVert outside. Back to Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Johnson at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court. You have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. Here's Johnson. 23 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. LeVert outside. Pass to Drummond. That's tipped. And now the Mavs on the run. Tipped back in for 2.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Johnson. Following the score by Dallas. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Owens. Good D by Finney-Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to LeVert. Here's Starks. 5 to shoot. Guarded by Doncic. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And the Blazers making a change here. Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Poole, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Poole. Pass to Birch. Diallo outside. Shoots over Hart. Second chance effort. Tries yet again. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Pass to Diallo. Poole from long range. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's LeVert. 17 points for him. Last game against the Wizards in Washington. 4 on the clock. From deep. The rebound by Diallo. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Hardaway. Now Diallo. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Hart. With the fadeaway. Ellis's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Starks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Kim Birch.
Shooting for Portland. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. The Mavericks shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Diallo outside. Back to Poole. Outside Hardaway. Again, Dallas.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
LeVert outside. Hard against Diallo. Now here's Hart. Not a lot of room. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Outside Hart. LeVert outside. And it's Portland scoring again.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Poole. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. The floater, Hardaway's shot is good.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Outside Hart. Back to LeVert. Pass to Starks. Lets it go from 11. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
15 foul. Shooting for Portland. Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Yeah, just some missed opportunities at the stripe. Unfortunate.
And those can often come back to haunt you. They got to focus and really make the most of the chances.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Jordan Poole, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. 1:21 left in the first. Defended by Hardaway. Pass to Starks. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Poole, the pass to Hardaway. Now here's Diallo. Poole outside. Now here's Birch. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Diallo. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Hard against Hardaway. Pass to Ellis. Diallo outside. Shot from the top of the key. And too long on the shot.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And so it's Dallas ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
They've got Luka Doncic. Owens out there with Marquise Chris. And it's Skinny in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Johnson. Oh, there's the alley.
Thanks. Well, Skinny in their last game against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He finished with 51 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's Skinny. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Drummond. To the wing, right side. And no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Now here's Johnson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Over Doncic. Portland, no good that time either.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And Portland has possession. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Yep, that one goes.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Doncic. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Owens, covered by Johnson. With a step back. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Owens has got 12 points in the game.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Guarded by Doncic. Fade away. The Mavericks pull it in.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Nice shot by Skinny.
Yeah, very good recognition by Owens as he finds the open man and drops the dime.
For Portland, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Drummond finds Simons. Johnson with it. Pass to Drummond. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Simons. There's the triple. Trailblazers keep it alive. It's good on the putback.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happened. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Here's Skinny. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And at any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
And the Blazers making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And he's good on the second. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Johnson passes to Drummond. Back to Johnson. Down low. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got 6 points.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Pass to Drummond. Simons outside, and here's Johnson. Off target from outside.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
To the middle. Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
Pass to Chris. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Marquise Chris at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Got a piece of it. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Simons outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Owens. Inside. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Owens. Owens has got 3 assists now in this one. Simons up top. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Pass to Johnson. Can they get it? There's the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. Shooting for Portland, Keon Johnson at the line for 2.
That free throw no good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Dallas has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Pass to Ellis. To the inside. Nice shot by Skinny. 12 points for him.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Timeout called, the Blazers.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
Poole, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. Simons against Poole. Pass to Hart. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 14.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Outside Hart. Back to Finney-Smith. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long
Finney
J.
Smith.
Really good work by Finney Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
Doncic outside. They get it back. Birch. Tipped. Now here's Simons. For three. Doesn't go that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Hart. Now Finney Smith. Clock at 6. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Doncic, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Simons missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Poole outside. Here's Ellis. He's marked by Finney Smith. Pass to Doncic. The 3. On target from range. Doncic has got 17.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Guarded by Doncic. Finney Smith with it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul.
Props to Finney Smith. I mean, going up
Shooting for
strong,
Portland.
earns himself a trip to the
Finney
line.
Smith. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Diallo's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Stevens. And he can't hit the second.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Diallo gets the bucket.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Now here's Hart, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to LeVert. Fires for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Now Hardaway. Takes the 3. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Three-pointer. Covered by Diallo. That one's wide left. Dallas has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Here's Hardaway. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Birch has gotten his first bucket of the night.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Hart from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hart's got his second basket on the night.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Pass to Birch. That one is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle. With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Hardaway, the pass to Poole. Here's Ellis. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Diallo. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Kim Birch.
Shooting for Portland. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. We'll be back in a moment.